it's Maria. I want to share my dreams with you. This is the story of a girl who thought she knew. Hi, it's Maria. I want to share my dreams with you. This is the story of a girl who thought she knew. How to be a better girl, how to make a perfect world full of love. Hi, it's Maria. I want to share my dreams with you. So, welcome to Maria in RainbowLand. Today I really want to talk about the subject of fear on this live video. And the reason why I bring up the topic fear is, besides from that it's all over the medias, that the other day I saw a newspaper stand saying, here in Denmark, with the headline saying that every 7th Danish person suffers from anxiety, which is of course also fear-based. And this is a little funny, right? Because Danish people and Denmark is said to be the most happy people in the world. So if we are the happiest people and every 7th person suffers from anxiety here in Denmark, then of course the situation is pretty bad in the rest of the world. Or is it? Well, this is why I want to bring up the topic of fear. Because we all know what fear is. There's so many ways of looking at fear. We've all experienced it on a personal level. The fear of the unknown in every single way. Like the fear of if you lose your job, or something happens to your child, or something happens to you, if someone gets sick, etc., etc., etc. But I'm not going to go that much into the detail of the different sorts of fear. What I do want is to to bring my definition of fear, because it's going to highlight something which I think could be important in our lives. And if we look at fear as an entity, over here we have fear, then what would be the opposite of fear? I would say that over here on the other side of fear we have trust. So if we have fear, can fear survive with trust? No, not really, because what is trust? Trust is this pleasant feeling of just thinking that you can rely on whatever happens in this relationship, in the situation, then you trust that it's going to be okay, which then means that there's no fear. So if you are in the position of trust, fear cannot survive. And on the other hand, if you're fearful, then trust isn't there. That's one way of talking about what fear is. But one very important sentence I saw on a wall once, I was in a big city, I saw some graffiti, and on this wall it said, "Fear is a liar." And I love that sentence. Because who want to listen to a liar? Who want to listen to a liar? And fear is a liar. And it's so easy to feel when you're fearful. You know, okay, it's a liar. The liar has entered my body. So simple enough. If you are aware and attentive, you will notice when the liar has come. And another thing about fear, which also could help us not identifying with it, would be that if we look at it in a mathematical way, because that's the way of the Western world to look at things. So I'll try to make it a little mathematical. So if we have fear here, where does, and we have the timeline. If we say that time is a linear thing, which it isn't, but let's just supposedly say that, then we have fear only surviving as something that you fear from the past, and you bring into the future as you fear that what happened in your past can happen in the future. So fear is present in the past and the future, but not in this very moment. Because in this very moment, there's very rarely something to be afraid of, is there? unless someone is standing with a hatchet or something, a dog is gonna bite you or something like that, then in this moment, then there's nothing to be fearful of. And where are we when we are present, truly present in this moment? We are not in our head, in our minds. So fear is up here. It's not in the heart. In the moment, there's no fear. So if we are fully present in the moment, we will be centered in our hearts. And now I come to the point that I really want to make here. Because I started out saying that I'm making this video because I saw this headline in the media saying that anxiety has taken over Denmark, more or less, right? The media world is constructing fear. The media world is fear-based. And for me, this has been a common fact for so many years, which is why I don't have a television. And I'm not saying that you have to think or believe whatever I think or believe. I'm just asking you to ask yourself the question, could she be right? What do I feel? When I watch the media, do I feel fearful or do I feel trustful? What sensation does it bring in your body when you watch the media? I can see that I have an American friend here. Hi! I got to notice what's going on because it's a live chat. But anyway, this is a good thing because it reminds me of the election, which was what my last live video was about, the elections in the United States. That was bringing so much fear to the American people that I have several different friends in the States, and so many of them have talked about how fearful people are. It's like, oh no, now Trump is there, and oh, if it had been Hillary, it would have been awful too, and oh, the world is the Third World War is gonna start soon, and la 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 la, noise, a lot of noise, and it comes from the media. It comes from the media. Have you ever asked yourself what would happen if you turned off the media? What would happen in your life? Seriously, I just take 2 seconds break to make you think about this. What would happen if you turned off the media in your life? I am very, very often asked, actually, why I can walk around being so joyful. And sometimes people are like, oh, that must be fake, because no one can be so joyful in this horrible world. Well, funny enough, I don't have a television, and I don't feed myself with that noise. I try to go into my heart space, and I live from there. And that's why I have so much love coming to me as well. It's not even my love. The world is full of love. It's not just John Lennon on a trip. That man was right. And have you ever heard Imagine All the People and the heavenly feeling you get when you hear that song? That man was right. But we are so bleep up by the medias that we don't even feel it anymore. Because it takes a lot of effort. I meditate every day, twice a day now. And I clear and clean my body to stay in a good, healthy heart space, to stay in a healthy heart shape, which is why I have heart wings on my back. How awesome is that? So actually, to not get totally up in the brain by the medias, I have to make an effort. I have to do something about it because it's in the air, you know. So what can we do about this? Because we talk so much about detox in this world. We need to detoxify our bodies and etc. And that's a good thing. But actually, what we really need in this world is a detoxification of the medias, right? And then you're thinking, oh, I'm just little Bente here in Denmark. I can't do anything about that. I'm sorry, Bente, if you ever see this. I love you. How could I change this world by myself? Well, we can actually change this world and help detoxifying the media. And how do we do that? Well, we are a part of the media, and we are the world, of course, but we are a part of the media because we are now interacting on the social medias. So the way we can change and detoxify the media is by putting up posts, pictures, videos, sharing the good stuff. Sharing the good stuff, and that will detoxify the media. Be responsible. We need to feel responsible for what we put out there if we want to make the world a better place. John Lennon can't do all the work from heaven, you know. We have to do some work down here as well. Right? I so hope I can inspire just 1 or 2 people. It would be so awesome. Yeah. So that was just what I really wanted to say here. And also another thing, not only on the social media, I have to say one more thing before I turn this off. You don't have to be a singer-songwriter like me, or a designer, or someone who's a TV host to make a difference. No matter what job you have or profession you're in, you can turn your business into something that makes a difference and make it a heartful one by putting awareness and consciousness into whatever you do. Well, but most importantly of all, now we're talking about fear, we can create a future without fear by following our hearts, because that's when we stay in our heart space. So let's write new chapters in our lives, all of us. And how do we do that? Without fear? By trusting that we can create our dreams, fulfill our dreams, and thereby, by fulfilling our dreams, we are saving and changing the world. We only need to do it for ourselves, and then the rest will follow. Thank you for watching if you were. See you.